All right, Kelv. Sora is in Smash. He is the last character. We fucking called it. I'm fucking pumped, man. Like, I just want your words.
I don't know, man. It was surreal. Like obviously we're calmed down now because like a few days have passed, but at the moment when it was announced, we lost our shit, right? So the trailer, like I just want to start off with the trailer, right? The trailer was amazing, right? Beautifully like orchestrated. It had everything that you wanted in a Smash trailer, but for Sora to be announced as the final DLC character and the way they portrayed Sora in this is amazing, beautifully executed. Like going through the trailer just a little bit, right? From the glimmer of the flame, just kind of like slowly falling down from the Smash logo to then Mario picking it up and then just throwing the weapon or whatever it was at the time, and then for it to become the Keyblade, right? For him to open up the keyhole for Sora to come out, and again immediately the music comes out, right? Then you have Simple and Clean, and I lost it when Simple and Clean came out, and then you see Sora just kind of gliding around, and that little smirk that he does in the middle of him gliding around.
The little giggle. The little giggle is the best.
God. Like,
that got me.
It's
that got me.
Perfectly executed, man. And then it just shows that Sakurai knows how to, like, he takes so much care in each character that he makes, and this being the last DLC character, he knew that it had to be big. It had to be like huge, like Megaton character, and what other character would do that besides Sora, you know?
100%. And if you guys haven't seen our reaction to this video, to the trailer, it's on Instagram. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see it there. Also, it's on YouTube. You can watch the live stream of it when we're both sitting there just like losing our goddamn minds. Yeah, completely head exploding. Just, and again, we said it, we called it. It fits perfectly into the narrative of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, the character was picked years ago when Sakurai sent over a poll in Super Smash Bros. Wii U, right? Where it's like, what character do you want in Super Smash? And everyone put Sora. But at the time, he didn't put Sora in because he's like, what better way to put it than to be the last character of the greatest game I'm going to make? To tie everything together.
I don't even think that was it. I think it was just
like
the
trying to get the
legal process.
Yeah.
Was it took 6 years from what he said to get this character in Smash, and I believe it. I think it literally took 6 years because you're not just working on one company. You're working with 3 companies. You're working with Nintendo. You're working with Square, and you're also working with Disney to try to all 3 of them make them happy and agree with the same thing. If one company doesn't agree with something, then they have to find some other way to try to figure out where all 3 of the companies are happy. So that takes a long time, right? The legal aspect to it is no joke. So I can't imagine what headaches Sakurai and Nintendo had to deal with and how much money they spent on just Sora alone. Because if you notice, right, Sora's alone. There's no Disney representation of this game.
So that's what I want to talk to you about. Like, that's kind of the one thing that, like, if there was a gripe people had about the character, is there's no Donald, there's no Goofy. They even take it away from the mural and stuff like that. The only thing that's Disney that's represented is the little Mickey keychain, right? Which I kind of suspected that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
Right?
To be honest, I didn't expect the Mickey key
really?
or emblem. I thought it was going to be a Smash. I thought it was just going to be a
Smash.
Like, I thought they were just going to switch it out. That'd be kind of cool either way, you know? But the fact that they left it, hey, kudos to them.
So I want to talk about this portion of Sora where people are bitching about Sora and how, one, he's just another sword fighter, okay? And we'll go into how he plays too. He's just another sword fighter, and there's no Donald and Goofy. He feels empty. It's not the way he's supposed to be played. And in a sense, I understand that. I get that, like, people wanted Donald and Goofy in the game. But it's just not feasible. It's just the amount of just like the hoops you have to go through to put Donald and Goofy into that game is just, it's a fucking headache and a half. And would have been cool if like they were in the game 100%.
Sure. In
But
some
this is
shape or
just-
form, yeah.
Right. But I think people are just shitting on it just to shit on it at that point. It's just like, no, he wasn't exactly how it was, so it's shit. It doesn't count. It's just bullshit. He feels like, I think that's bullshit. Like, I'm fucking happy he's in the game and he plays like how he plays in the game, right?
So going back to what you said about Donald and Goofy, I'm gonna just say this. In a way, they are in the game. If you look at the costumes, Sora has his Valor form and his Wisdom form.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, his Valor form is from Goofy, his Wisdom form is from Donald. So in a way, Donald and Goofy are in Sora's heart.
That is so fucking. We're gonna clip that. That is.
You know what I mean?
No, you're 100% right.
Well, that's I mean, it makes sense. Why? Like, think about it. Why would Sakurai only pick the Valor form and Wisdom form? I mean, he also has Ultimate form, right? But
what you put in.
Valor form and Wisdom form, he left out. What was the other one? The yellow one.
There was the yellow one.
Yeah,
Was it Ultimate or something? I don't remember.
No.
Yeah.
But it makes sense, right? It makes sense that now the biggest crime, actually, forget Donald and Goofy. The biggest crime is that they left Kairi out of the mural.
Did they?
There's no Kairi. I watched that trailer like 5 times.
You sure?
They left out Kairi. They have Riku. They have Shion.
Not necessarily. Kairi is a spirit in the game, but in the mural itself, maybe.
In the mural, I mean, yeah, I'm saying in the mural.
Yeah.
Like in the first one, I think when Sora is in the background, right, as a mural, you see Riku and Kairi, but she doesn't have her own like silhouette type of like mural. I'm just saying. So that's the biggest crime there. So going back to the Donald and Goofy thing, I honestly, that was to be expected. If Sora were to be in Smash,
100%. That's
did not expect. I did not even think. I didn't even fathom the fact that Sora or Donald and Goofy were going to be in the game, because that I knew the hoops that would have to go through for them to be in the game. You know what I mean? So I understood that, and I was 100% okay with that. Like I said, I was okay with them having just the Smash key or the Smash emblem and the Keyblade. I thought that was going to be it, but the fact that they gave us the Mickey key, or the Mickey what's it called? Keychain. Thank you. That was like, I'm cool with that. I'm like, shit. Again, they've done so much for us right now, for Kingdom Hearts fans, that I am 100% okay with Disney not being in the game. And again, like I said before, Sora was revealed. Sora, or Kingdom Hearts in general, does not need Disney. Yes, I know it's a huge part of the game, but now this game has built their story and their characters so much that you can see now Sora, and how hyped everything was for Sora. Sora can stand alone as its own person, as its own character, because Disney doesn't make Sora, if that makes sense. And I'm saying like Disney doesn't, like, Sora is his own character, and he has built his own
his own world,
fan
his own
base.
story.
Yeah,
right, exactly. So the appeal to Kingdom Hearts back in the day when it first came out was because it was like, oh my god, they're taking Final Fantasy and Disney and they're smushing it together, and we're getting an RPG with it, right? I'm like, but that's kind of how it would get people's attentions, because like, if it was just like, it's just this kid who has a Keyblade and he's going through worlds, it wouldn't work, right? People wouldn't,
or it just wouldn't be as popular, right?
It wouldn't be as popular. People wouldn't have connected to it as much. But as the series progressed, you start seeing that they start slowly taking out more Final Fantasy out of the game. And yeah, was some Final Fantasy things like, oh no, that sucks, but no, it still held up pretty well, because again of that story that was made, and the characters and the universe that they were able to create.